I think we need to we'll look at that in a minute. Let's go ahead and open up the meeting. And Kelly.
As soon as my cameras come on here. Henry County Commission, Henry County, Missouri, Tuesday, July 22nd, 2025, 8th day of the July term. The Henry County Commission met pursuant to adjournment at the courthouse at Clinton, Missouri. Those members present were Jim Stone, presiding commissioner, Mark Larson, North District Commissioner, Jake Bradley, South District Commissioner, Kelly Merritt, County Clerk. At 9:01 a.m., Commissioner Stone brought the meeting to order. The minutes from the Thursday, July 17th, 2025 meeting are read. Commissioner Bradley made a motion to approve the minutes. Commissioner Larson seconded the motion. Motion carried. Well, that line don't belong there. Commissioner Stone wanted to make sure that it got in the minutes that all three commissioners met with Bogart Township Board member Kent Leonard, Gary Scott, and Jim Smith on site at Northwest 1101 Road in Bogart Township to address the issues created by Gary Scott. There was a decision made between all parties that the road would be fixed by Mr. Scott and it would take approximately 2 weeks to get it completed. Mr. Scott was very cooperative with the commission and understood their concerns. Commissioners asked Clerk Merritt to draft a letter to Jim Smith, Gary Scott, and Kent Leonard. Expenditures for the following departments were approved to be paid: payroll, law enforcement, GR, buildings and grounds, court administration, road and bridge, 27th Circuit Treatment Court, opioid fund, assessor, general county government. At 9:30 a.m., Zach Olivius with Great River updated the commission on projects in the county. He shared that Northwest 400 Road looked good and thinks the final paperwork might be done next week. The contractors for the BRO project Southeast 91 Road have shared that they will not start the project until spring of 2026. Zach shared that they give contractors 90 days typically to complete a project. Rain is always a concern when starting a project in the spring. BRO RO 42001 Northwest 700 Road over Knob Creek is the next bridge in the BRO cycle. Zach thinks we will be bidding that bridge in January of 2027. He continued to share the scope of the project and the processes to be followed, including getting permits, construction obligations, advertising for bids, bid opening, and answering any questions. Self-match monies were discussed. Commissioner Larson made a motion to sign a contract with Great River Engineering for BRO RO 42001. Commissioner Bradley seconded the motion. Motion carried with a roll call vote. Larson, yes. Bradley, yes. Stone, yes. Dennis Bauer shared that the test results for Southeast 450 Road in Leesville Township were good. They will be finishing it up and opening it today. They will be moving out to West Division tomorrow to get that project started. He is getting the easement agreement signed this morning and will be bringing it in for the commissioners to sign Thursday. He also shared that he could not get the signs for Northwest 1101 Road in Bogart Township and has to order them. It was decided that they would leave the road closed until the signs were put up. Jake questioned where the brush cutters were. Dennis shared they are currently in Springfield Township. Brian Slater of Leedsville Township shared that they are looking for a solution to fixing the bridge on Southeast 1151 Road in Leesville Township. Dennis shared that they would need to figure out how to do a detour as they can't completely close that road down. At 10 a.m., Commissioner Larson made a motion to adjourn the meeting. Commissioner Bradley seconded. The motion carried.
Make a motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second that with one little line change.
Yeah, I don't know how I got that in there.
I'll say that.
twice.
With that being said, all in favor say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Motion carried. Did you fix the line?
It looks like I started to have a thought and then I stopped and then I started again.
Yeah, phone call.
All right, I'll pass bills down real quick.
Okay.
Go through a little short stack today. Did I tell you I hired somebody?
Dude. Huh?
Did I tell you I got somebody hired?
When did it start?
August 4th.
August 4th?
Yeah.
Okay.
Couldn't remember if I did.
That's good. Think she'll be good?
Yeah,
I hope you do.
I hope so. I mean, that's
Since you already,
kind of why I did what I did.
I got thinking about how well, damn, I hope she thinks it's good.
I'm ready. I need a day off or two.
No.
In August, my daughter's going to Myrtle Beach with my brother and his family, and my
Oh,
son's
really?
going to Cancun. They both leave August
Oh.
1st. Now I'm going to be stuck in Calhoun.
Hey, I hate to tell you this.
They're out there living the life.
Yeah. Yeah, well. Let's see, Tuesday, we got Whitney. What she got?
I don't know.
You don't know?
Will you stamp that for me? Thank you, kind sir.
Mm-hmm.
Sure looks like it could rain out there.
Mm-hmm.
That last round of
That,
those things that you did, the applications, there was 2 that you guys had denied. I just need you to sign your letters.
oh, well, gotta have,
Yeah,
yeah. You can pass that.
it's the same form
Yeah.
letter that I sent
Yeah.
for the rest of
No sign.
And then this is that second. I just need a stamp on it. It's the approval from the truck. We just need a stamp on
Yeah,
it. You guys
okay.
already approved it. I just need a stamp. Are you good if you don't receive your check? You let me know by Monday or Tuesday, and then we can stop payment and reissue.
You still haven't got it?
He still hasn't got it.
How long's it been?
2 weeks.
Oh, you got a month to wait. I've been getting some that's been mailed a month away. In the mail, I mean, just,
I'll have to start requesting FedEx overnight.
Well, I see you every other day of the week, so 2 times a week. I'll just hold it for you.
Only happens once a quarter.
he'll be wanting a damn 50 or 50 cents added.
Yeah, no, that's just.
Oh, that'd save you
That
from walking.
shouldn't have to be our concern if we put it in the mail.
No, it shouldn't.
It's
But
aggravating.
it is aggravating.
That's what all deadbeats say. Checks in the mail.
I tell you what, it's
They just raised their postage again.
yeah, because they need help. They got some. I'll agree. They need help.
Well, and the people here at our local post office, I've always had great
But I haven't
working
had.
relationship with them. It's just the whole system is frustrating.
Mhm. Well, just like the other day, one come in and said they wonder she worked that she done a lot of extra just to try to get it done quick.
Right.
Then the lady come back and said, "Why don't you do that every day?" Because they had people gone. She was just trying to help out.
Right.
Hmm.
Yeah, the local people here are great.
Hmm.
Just the whole system is.
Let's see. Hold up.
We cut the check on the 10th. So it likely didn't go out till the 11th. We would have cut it and then it would have dropped in the mail. It'll be 2 weeks tomorrow.
I don't know if cash flow can handle that.
This is crazy. was quick.
Done.
Nice. I'm gonna type this letter up.
This coming up today.
Dennis is coming up. Sheriff's coming up.
Mark coming up.
He's not on the agenda.
Huh?
He's not on the agenda.
Mark Harden. It's on the agenda.
Where?
Is he down there?
Oh, he's just under the new the business thing where you can come in. You're right, Jim. You are correct.
Question.
Dennis Powers.
Okay.
Okay.
Since
Now.
Chris, Chris is his name. He's too busy.
Huh?
He's too busy, obviously. What we looked at the other day, everything down there needs to be cleaned up. How do we, do you know somebody?
I
for
don't
what it
know
would be,
anybody.
literally, just, it doesn't have to be a company or anything else.
No,
Somebody
just
that
some-
wants to.
Hardly.
I know a guy, but I'd have to ask him if he'd be, because he had worked for me, he moved out, he came back.
Okay.
We'd have to figure out what we think we would pay to do that, for one. But it needs to be done really
Tell you
bad.
what, let's just figure out what we want to pay and ask him if he'd do it. That'd be the way. I'm all in for doing it because we got to have somebody, and I understand they're busy. And right
that's
now,
just it.
and-
That's menial
That's-
labor is all.
but
it
I'm
is.
telling you, a lot of our problems is just a crap down there.
Yeah,
And
it is. It is.
Because then it plugs up the drains.
Yep.
Because putting them floaty or them
That's just
foam, it just
I mean,
adds to it
yeah.
because it's going to get higher. It's going to get higher. And it's gonna
exactly.
back up water. It's kind of like the drain. If it's plugged up, and you have everything plugged up. But the only other way you can do it is put water cages around them, I guess. But then
Yeah, they
it's
make
still
those-
going to come up.
That's it.
Still going to do it. Cause the same problems. Well, how much do we? What do we? Hard starting out at maintenance.
1708.
1708. And you did.
Yeah, because he won't like want to work full time.
Yeah.
He just maybe just make some extra money
Do a job.
and do it.
Now they're going to do something. I know people like that. There's more work, and then they're gone.
Yeah.
Okay. Won't you talk to him?
Okay.
That's
I'll
all right.
find out. I'll find out.
Just a temporary
we'll have to-
situation.
Yeah.
As well.
I mean,
We'll have to have.
the
Once
We'll have
he's
to have
got
him
it done,
come
he'd
in.
be done.
Right.
Once he has it done, he'd be done. That's
Yeah.
it. Just fill in basically. is
What do
all
you
it
need
is.
to do?
We still got to have a.
Do an employee situation or a contractor situation? I mean,
You know
guys
what?
need to make
Why
those
couldn't we do a
decisions, like,
contractor?
I think it'd be easier.
A
to do it.
1099 rather than
Yeah, because it's not, well, it's going to be over
just
five.
hire him that
Five.
way.
Let's see, it has to be. Isn't it $500?
I don't
Six.
know what.
Then they have a
It's
five,
six.
600.
Yeah.
You got to have a,
1099.
Right.
and I'm not sure the only bad thing about if you do it under a contractor deal is your work
Insurance.
comp. Or
Yeah.
your, say something happens,
Right.
your insurance. You're taking liability on. That's the
The
problem.
the only other way, I don't know if you can do it through the government because you can umbrella people that don't, because I know we've used
Yeah.
people and they just umbrella under ours.
But I know on mine, I know I had one Kevin that was gonna put in windows. And, yeah, I told him, hey, he's gonna have to have his own work comp, and he had to buy it. And two jobs we paid his work, paid him for his work comp. Done them, we said, this is more work I want to do. He's great. So anyway.
Can't imagine that.
No. Okay, but anyway, I'm in for whatever, if we can do it.
I mean, if you get
Well, what do we do on mowing?
He probably provides you work comp and comp general liability.
I bet he does, though. I bet he does.
Yeah.
Wizard, they carry it because he's got a lot of employees, so he has
It's
to,
worse.
he has to have it,
We don't use Wizard for.
or whoever he is.
Worse than
Worsick, that's who
I
he
can
is.
talk to Amy and see which way she thinks
Yeah,
would be
si-
best.
yeah.
If it's just,
If he is going to be around,
you know,
well, if he is going to be around, I'd like to keep that way. We hire him and just use it. Because some of these jobs always pops up.
you want to hire another?
No, I
Maintenance
didn't say that right now. I'm just saying, if you had just like him, he could come and work today and get the job done. Wait a month, hey, call him up and say, hey, got another job. Can we do that? Keep that open. That's my thoughts.
No, I think the only way that you can do that would be as
Hire.
as a hired contractor, or not. I guess it would be considered a
Is he working by himself?
oh, I probably.
Yeah,
He could just pull a business license if you guys forgive him, like, be a contractor. He's the owner. He doesn't have to know what it's on.
Right.
That'd be his problem.
let's ask Amy, make sure what we're
yeah,
doing.
I think a discussion with Amy would
Yeah,
probably be good.
Let's check with,
Just
check and
somebody
see.
that we can call and
Yeah.
hire for little jobs once in a
that's
while.
right.
Right? That's what.
Yep, that's what I want. Just like if somebody can't do, Chris and them, they haven't got time to do it, hire them and let them do it. I hate saying it, it's just like a damn parking lot.
Mm-hmm.
'Cause we aren't getting anywhere there. But anyway, I mean, just little things come up.
Things that I sent you an email to talk about today. First of all, did you get the email from the EPA with their
Yes,
news release?
yes, I did.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now, do we need to take that off our
That's why
Agenda?
I was actually going through
Fly
the
ash?
agenda
take the fly ash off of the
to
agenda?
look at that. That's why I was asking. I mean, it sounds like it's completed as far as the county goes.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know what else.
I mean, there's ongoing stuff, so but
Sure.
that's still not us.
I was
Is that-
just gonna go through.
What do you think, Mark?
I mean, we've done our testing.
Yeah.
In my mind. The only, how can I say this politely without EPA closure? I'm not buying. I'm just not. I mean, I get it's not, and it obviously it's not an actionable type deal. But in saying that, if I tell you, hey, go in and get some of this stuff, you're going to need to be in here for an hour or two. There's radiation in there, but it's not going to hurt you. It's not going to hurt you. It's not high enough to hurt you. But over an extended period of time, what's it going to do? So, in saying that, I want to make sure, at least for myself, and Jake and Jim, you two can whatever choice you want to make with this. I'm not agreeing with it. I'm not buying it. I think nothing's going to be found out until it goes to court, because at that point, a lot of stuff that the public doesn't know is going to come out. They're not going to be able to, I mean, trust me, because some of the stuff that I've seen, they're not going to be able to do like, oh, well, that wasn't us, that was somebody else. So I want to make sure, I would prefer to make sure that the county, nobody can come back on the county and say, well, this was told to you guys. And I get it, EPA, and DNR, and everybody else has said something different. But it's strange that their test results, and I heard how they took their test results. I had news to people that watched them. They didn't do it the same way everybody else did. So I just want to make sure that there's not going to be an issue where after this goes to court, and let's just say Evergy loses, then we knew about it. We did nothing other than test. I don't want to have, I don't want any responsibility at all to be a part in this. I want to make sure that this doesn't, and it, like I've said before, everybody has called me and asked me, well, what do you think? What do you think? And unfortunately, I'm brutally honest. And that guy sat right there and said that 50% of the people that worked in his office said they wouldn't send their kids to that school. Well, why? Why not? The other 50 did. Said we wouldn't have an issue with it. I'll bet it was more than 50-50, honestly. I don't know anybody's going to take a chance with their kids. Nobody. So something's going on. We don't know exactly what it is, but there is something going on there. So in saying that, and Jim and I was going to talk to you and Jake about this because I had it even cross my mind.
Well,
those lawsuits. The one that is TJ Bruce, however you pronounce it. He's doing this basically. Anybody that comes on his, you don't pay anything.
Yeah.
You don't lose anything. If he loses, it's a done deal. If he wins, then he's going to take, I think it's 60, and you're going to get 40%. So in my mind, that's a no-lose situation. It's not going to cost me a dime. I don't have to do anything other than the fact of say, I think there's a possibility that there's something going on. Because I thought it would be a good idea, actually, for us to get in that lawsuit. If we don't stand to lose a thing, we're not going to, there's nothing out there where it can come back on the county at all. It's just a question of you threw your name in the hat, and if it's proven, I'd rather be on that side than if it's proven and they go, well, the county knew about it, but you guys didn't do anything. Why?
Well, that being said, the people we had tested, they're in the same situation because they're saying it's okay. I understand.
Well, no, actually, they're not.
Well, I don't know that. And
Chris, and that because I was actually after Kelly, after you sent that to us, I was going to call Chris today, and I want to know. I'm going to call him, and I want to know exactly what, because he'll see it. I'm pretty sure Mark probably sent him that, or they sent it to him also. I want to know what he thinks, because I don't know anything other than what I've learned by diving into some of it, and so you got all the testing people that did it that don't stand to gain anything. That their numbers were pretty close to each other, and you've got DNR, you've got the EPA, who stands to lose something, and their numbers were totally different. And then just being brutally honest, DNR and EPA don't have a real good track record. If you do any research at all, their job is to try to make sure things are done a certain way, and if they're not and they don't watch it or anything else, they are very good at CYA.
So what's going to happen in the lawsuit? if they're, yeah, cause they're gonna be involved in it. I guess what I'm looking at,
As
so
far
they're gonna
as,
be DNR or EPA.
well, DNR
should
may
be.
get in trouble anyway. They were supposed to be out there watching all this. They hadn't tested since what? I've lost track of all the numbers and stuff, but it's been years since they've tested any of those wells. Well, what, they just decide, oh, we don't need to do it anymore, or, I mean, there's a lot of people that are going to be called on the carpet for this when it goes to court, and they're gonna have to have some kind of an explanation.
Well, then you wanna leave it on the agenda.
I would leave it on.
Okay.
All right. Okay, and we don't have,
The other thing was the, Mike Keith Insurance, our legal liability coverage
Yeah.
that we have.
you wanna
I got
collect
a
the
hold
money?
of them. I sent you guys the email, for the case with,
Gertrude.
yeah,
That's what it
the
says.
solar thing.
Yeah.
We can get a reimbursement of up to $10,000 for our legal fees, and I think if we can get some reimbursement, we ought to do that.
I think that'd be a good idea.
So I will submit the paperwork for that to get that money back. Did I send you anything else? I think those were the two things that, oh, perfect.
Kelly, do you
Right
know
here.
how much we've spent so far?
I can look, it was right at 30, I can look, I've got my system up, I can give you an exact number, but it was right at 30 the last
morning.
time I had
Morning.
looked.
I mean, that's good. That's good.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Morning.
What?
So it looks like Jake's doing well.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, Jake's doing well.
How you doing?
All right.
Good morning, sir.
Nice to see you.
Oh,
How are we?
How you doing? Good.
Good morning, Sheriff. I'm good, how are you? We're running a little early, so this is perfect.
Perfect.
Yeah,
There
you
you go.
guys can do your thing.
Yeah.
Always good. Get done and go home. Well, out of here.
I was gonna say, we going home?
Yeah.
You all heard it here
Yeah.
first.
Hey, you heard him. I'll vouch. I'll try and say that's what he said.
Sheriff
live,
Brown
right?
just gave
It's
me
live.
two.
Yeah.
Go home. Sir.
Not a whole lot on this, so we wanted to just let you guys know what we were doing instead of just posting it and you guys would see the aftermath of it. So we're working on 2 RFPs. The first one will be the vehicle upfitting and equipment installation services. Long story short, there's some vendors out there that are on state bid. It's taking an extended period of time to get vehicles upfitted. We have a K9 vehicle now. I think we were looking at 3 or 4 months. Just for the equipment side of that. So our thought is to put this out for RFP, and then we're not just contractually obligated for the state bid companies. So we can use both. We can use the state bid and the person company who wins this. So, this is one of the other things that we also have issues with is vehicle issues. And we've talked some about this with like oil changes. This isn't that, but it goes hand in hand with the same issue. So our current business, goodness, his name is Blake. Pursuit Specialties. Thank you. He's opened up about a year ago, and we started taking our vehicles there when something breaks on them. So we just had a siren box go out, which requires you to take off the whole bumper and redo the whole push guard bumper. It's things like that it's back in the day we had to do those ourselves. We had to find somebody that can do it. Thankfully, we had him close, which brought up the point of, man, we ought to really just do an RFP if Blake's company, or we don't care who wins it, honestly. But we would like somebody to, we can purchase the equipment from, we can get the vehicles upfitted from, and they can work on our broken equipment too. So, as you know, when we upfit a vehicle, we buy used vehicles, and then we still try to upfit some used equipment in a used vehicle. It causes issues. But long story short, that's kind of the reasons behind why we're doing this, is to streamline it, and then obviously one vehicle upfit for our used vehicles is around 8,000, somewhere roundabout. Depending on, that's just a plain Jane road patrol vehicle, but if you add anything to it, a K9 vehicle could be somewhere around 12,000. We have a truck now that's 13,000 to upfit. It just kind of depends on the vehicle. Anyway, that's kind of why we were doing this. If you guys don't have any issues with that, we'll get that. I'll change the date, but we'll get this posted, and Kelly will get it in the paper. You guys will look at this.
I think it'd be a really good idea.
Fantastic. That'll help us out a lot. I can tell you, our current vendor, we can get these pushed through within probably a month, and that is extremely shortens the time for law enforcement. Anyway, that's kind of that. The other one that we will probably have done next week, we'll probably do the same thing, bring it up to you guys, but that will be our IT services. So currently we have Digital Computer Works. We have a contract with them, but we would really like to do an RFP with that services as well. Our services are, I mean, you guys see the bills are massive for the amount of steps that we do at the sheriff's office. I can tell you when I first started, and this is just how I'm wired, we did a 5, 10, and 15-year outlook on the sheriff's office with our current vendor, and 16 of our current computers have an end of life. Well, they'd already expired a couple of years ago, so they were there when the building was built. 16 of those. So when Microsoft does its changes, January 1st, those computers won't be working. So part of that Blue Shield grant, we're going to put 16 of those computers on there. And we're starting that process now for that 10, 15-year outlook. But we're working on like the 5-year outlook right now because there's a lot of stuff that needs replaced and to keep our building up to snuff. So anyway, that's kind of why we're doing. We'd like to do an RFP on IT. We have a lot of body camera stuff going on too. Our current vendor isn't working out, so we're looking at options. That is crazy. We know some other agencies around us that are looking at the same options. I just seen one this morning that was very hefty, but ours is remember I have to look 300,000, 400,000 for a 5-year contract.
Oh, it's
so the prices are pretty steep for body cameras, but I'll just be honest that our current vendor, we have several of them recorded, and you don't know that until after the fact. So you go back and watch it or package it, and there's no body camera there. And some of these cases it's mandated to have it, and we need it anyway. One scene we had probably about half of our staff that didn't record. The camera didn't record. We have a lot of issues with our current vendors.
The volume just won't work. We're just having trouble.
Sometimes it records and there's no audio. Sometimes it just won't record at all when it says it is, and you don't know the difference of deputies. So,
you're trying to get up on a
Now, what vendor
or
you
something,
use
you
for
gotta sit
body
here and get this thing over and over, and you need to be concentrating on that, and you gotta. It's just things like that. It's safety issues and stuff like that with concerns.
for body cams?
Currently, this one is Provision. It's who we currently have.
Okay. Yeah, but is that who does the service work on them and do everything there?
That's a long story too. So
Right.
we purchased these outright.
Yeah.
They're about $500 a piece,
Mhm.
and then there's a 1-year warranty that comes with the camera itself. We have gone round and round discussing this with the company. These cameras are expensive.
Yeah.
And $500 is pretty reasonable actually for this company, but you have to stand by your product more than 1 year. That's our viewpoint. So we're working with them now to go to cloud-based. Our future is cloud-based, but that comes with an additional price. And for this, I don't think this is anything wrong with talking about it, but their 5-year contract comes with a new camera every 2 years, but the warranty is only good for a year. So you buy this program for a year, and the second year there's no warranty, and then late the second to third year you get a new camera, and then it's out of warranty within another year. So if something happens, we're buying the camera.
You got a year that you got a camera
on top of a 5-year contract that we pay for a year.
Yeah. My big thing is to have somebody work on it if they're not working
Yes.
right, because that's talk about specialized stuff.
So
Right,
we've
that's
been
fine.
talking about this for a year now. It's a long process.
You don't have anybody to talk to you
We've done a
Environment
lot.
around here.
Yes, and I'll be honest, the reason, you'd have this in front of you today if we were ready. We're trying one other vendor that is extremely cheap. And we're gonna try to do the cloud in-house. So that means our servers in-house, our stuff will download to it now. That's what this does. January 1st, you can't do that anymore with these. It's cloud-based. So everything goes to the cloud and it's saved in the cloud. Benefits to both, but we're trying one more option that is really cheap. Because obviously, and one other sheriff around us has Axon, and they had something like this prior to. He said that he has not had any issues since, and it's extremely expensive. However, there's a price to pay when you go the cheap route, and that's what
We're
we're
only
paying.
paying for it once if you go.
And that's the thing, like you said, missing videos, having to worry about turning it on. It's just things like that are they're more expensive, but they're better for safety and for purposes and everything. So,
Right.
Yeah, I don't know, the other county that has that, I mean, it's an open record too, it's, Benton County. They have good luck with theirs, they don't have any issues. That's not a wrong philosophy, we're just, we're trying to start from the ground up on a cheap version right now, not go out and spend 300,000. You'll see that soon too, but
Yeah.
kind of a lot for
bring
you,
that
actually.
in.
Yeah. Let's start with vehicles first.
Work away in there.
Better have something to get there with. 2 feet don't work as good.
That's our philosophy and it has been start from the ground up. So we
Yeah.
started with uniforms, handcuffs,
Well.
Flashlights.
flashlights. It's going really well.
Bring things.
Any issues or questions, we'll keep bringing these up here prior to going live with them. That way you guys want to change anything, holler at us. And Kelly's helping us a lot with the process of these. So these are really just time consuming. But the end result's really good. So. This one is the deputy supplemental grant. So this would be the one that gets our deputies a little bit more pay. And then I think we do like a budget amendment.
We will do a budget amendment.
Yeah. So a good thing on this, and I don't remember the price tag, but last year, this current year, I want to say it's like 30,000, 32 is what we had on there. So the first page there, and we'll kind of go through all of it, but all of our staff meet that, the ones that have the indents on them, the circles, we all reach into the $33,001 to $64,999. So the annual supplemental fee is $2,000. That's where all of our staff meet that criteria. When I say all of our staff, everybody but me, everybody reaches that threshold. So this grant this year is $60,912. So it's doubled because of that price. And then on the very back page, you'll see all the staff members that were added onto that grant. These are all current staff, and then number 6 there says TBH, that's to be hired, and we just hired that individual. So that's our very last road opening slot, and we're very pleased to fill that. He starts on the 6th of August. So we will be, that spot's been intentionally not filled. We were just waiting until we got everything settled, so we will be 100% staffed in August. So, long story short, this is a huge benefit that all of our staff, post-certified staff, will now receive this. So, pretty excited about it. But $2,000 is a supplemental fee, and then the benefits fee is $256. So each staff member will receive $86.77 per pay period. The only thing I need today, yesterday Rob is going to help me with the getting these funds back. So getting these into the system and applying for the reimbursements are very time-consuming efforts. So, him and I sat in a compliance workshop yesterday, so that's completed. These 2 things need to be completed before we officially receive the funds we can put in grant reimbursements. And then the next thing is to sign an initial award and article of agreement, which is what you have in front of us. That second page there at the very bottom has Jim's name on it. So you would just have to sign at the bottom of that, below your name and the date, and then each page has an initial at the bottom for an initial too. We do everything on this. So all of the things that we have to meet is very lengthy, all the things that we have to supply to the state, which is what all these pages are, just saying that you'll keep doing these things. So we can go through each of these if you guys have any questions on what these mean. Let me know.
Entertain a motion.
Yes,
Sign
I'll make a
supplement.
motion, we sign it.
Motion made, I'll second it. Motion been made and second. They'll sign the supplement, agreement. Voice will call, Mark,
Yes,
Jim, yes, motion carried. And we sign this one? Is this,
Yeah,
is
that's
that
fine.
the
I
original
just
or?
signed, yeah, we don't have a color printer at the moment, so they're all the same.
Okay.
We're getting there. Those are expensive too.
Everything.
Yeah, black and white ink is a lot better.
If you need it in color, I got one.
Yeah.
I can print it off.
It's all right. I prefer color on originals, but it's all right. It literally just went down. We only have 2 in the whole office. This is one. It just stopped working. It's a 5-year end of life plan.
I
They're
don't
old.
have one myself, but
Yeah.
the commissioners have one.
I'll start sending you things.
With
You
this
put
time
this
of year,
on?
guys, and just take a trip up to your daily if you think that.
The printer.
The next grant that we should be, well, it has to be submitted by, I think, submitted by September 2nd. But that's that Blue Shield. We're working on that now. There's a laundry list of things we have on there. They're all really good ideas. So we're just working on getting all those together, and then we'll put them in that system, and we'll bring that up to you guys and walk you through that before we submit that to you. Pretty good stuff. We're talking like radios, these radios. They're like 3,000 each.
I emailed you back that. I saw it.
Everything's
Okay.
just so
Okay.
expensive.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We're
No,
talking
you're-
about just having.
What's that camera system, like what, Benton County's got it to work, Exxon?
Axon, yeah.
Uh,
It's 300 and something thousand for a 5-year contract.
for
So the
5 years.
benefit, and I'll just,
And
the
then
benefits
they
of those.
service it, take
Yes,
care of it,
yes.
and every year it's taken care of.
Axon, we actually are, or take your tens, it's the same ones that they do break us on that, so it's the same company. They do body cameras.
And that's 325,000.
It's 300 and something. I have a quote. I can definitely show that to you guys.
That's curious.
And walk you through where we're at with it now. We've spent a year on this. So I've worked with both companies, Axon and Motorola.
Mhm.
And they're very good companies. They're very reliable. But yes, if a body camera goes down, because they're warranted the whole 5 years, they will. Because I work with both. They'll send you a new one immediately. I mean, you'll have it in 2 days.
And something that's not working, will they
Yes,
service it?
they service
That's what I'd be
Yeah.
interested in, I guess. Where are we at now? How much you spending there?
So here's
Oh,
this
body
is why I
cams, yeah,
cringe
that's
every
what-
time.
So I was-
300,000 is Axon, one of the bigger competitors, and what we currently spend, or going to spend in January would be about 27,000 per year. Right now, all we spend is $500 per camera, and then we house everything in house, so there's no price. All we spend is $500 per camera. But we're losing.
But you haven't got much.
then
That's what I'm saying.
And then January, they're going to the cloud, like you don't
Yeah,
have an option to do it in house like we do. So the 27,000 is also for the cloud service space.
Mhm.
So there's a big price difference, is why we're like, well, we got to figure this out
Yeah.
realistically. But January 1st,
I guess that's
we
why,
have to sign a contract if we don't figure it out.
because the big thing is budget.
That's a huge budget.
Yeah,
Huge.
big.
That's what we talked about is how many
I mean,
employees.
some of the stuff-
300,000.
A lot of stuff is great, you just gotta figure it out.
Really, that's about it. The vehicle, vehicles and body cameras are kind of our top two headaches right now.
Okay.
It's all coming along. Grants are helping tremendously. Yeah, we're very fortunate.
Yeah, these grants you've been getting, that's where it's up a lot.
Yes.
That's what you need on that body cam.
Yes, yes, and there are some out there. So we're the Blue Shield came out first, and we haven't seen any others yet. So we're hoping something else comes out and helps us along the way, for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I guess every year it's not terrible. Like the 300,000, for the 5 years, but every year it's like 98,000 or something like that you would pay the check. So our tasers are expensive too, but these things they're really lifesavers. But we pay per quarter on these. So it's not terrible when you break it up per quarter. We budget for 98,000.
Okay.
Anything else for us?
No,
Questions?
no, not that I know of. Haven't heard of anything major.
Just a reminder.
Have y'all got anything major going on?
Next Saturday, on the 2nd, we have the big event. We have the resource fair over at Oak Grove from 3 to 6. A lot of vendors coming out just to show everybody in Henry County all the resources that are available out here. And then we're also having first responders contacted, I believe, every first responder here and around the area to try to have equipment people that have bounce houses for the kids that will all be outside, just have a big community event. And then at 5 o'clock, the doors will open for the foundation dinner and auction. And that'll last until 10. Is it 9? It'll last until 9 o'clock. So it's going to be a really fun event next Saturday at Oak Grove.
Where's that at? Out at Oak Grove.
Yep. It starts at 3 and planning on having a big turnout and a lot of good resources and just first responders. Kids love seeing the vehicles. We're going to have SWAT trucks, drones, things like that, bounce houses. So it's going to be a really good time.
National Guard is even coming. They always bring cool toys, so
Yeah.
they'll be there too. And a lot of our, he said 10 cent resources. That's really cool. There's going to be a lot of Henry County and surrounding county resources. So domestic violence shelters, Hope House, and Forge by Christ. Our thought is if you need any assistance whatsoever, come on out. And there'll be law enforcement resources there too. So if you need help on a law enforcement or first responders side of things, there'll be tents there for that too. Topping off my mind, Code One Wellness. She's going to have a tent there and as a sponsor. So it'll be really cool stuff.
Things like we talked about last time we did the deal. It's been a rough year for our county in a lot of areas. So we're really hoping to get these resources out and kind of help that.
Fantastic. Next time we'll come up too. We're going to close out 2 grants, which is really nice. So those 2 grants, we had some rain jackets and the flashlights and handcuffs that we talked about. And then the other one is the jail grant, which we had tablets, computers, and some stuff like that too. So I always like to share what we ended up at the end of the day, what we did spend it on, so we can be accountable for that too. So all's well. Do you have anything? I know I told you didn't have to talk.
Yeah.
Just that one jail grant's been nice. Over the course of 2 years, we've replaced all but one desktop on that side of the building, which has been so incredible. Now we've got tablets and you can mobile run around the building and you can really take the service to the person where they're sitting. There have been moments when you wish you could have taken the service to the person where they were sitting. So we ordered restraints on that grant. It was a nice piece of work. There were things we didn't order that were originally on it. I'm like, no, I don't need a new one of those. I need the $25 part for that. Okay.
Cool. That's all we have.
That's good.
Good seeing y'all.
Yeah, we'll see you guys here
All
soon.
right.
Take it easy.
Anything, holler?
Okay.
Your studio's over here. You need anything?
Yeah.
Thank you guys. I appreciate you. Thank you.
See you later.
Can you send me a copy when you get it signed by the other? Jim was on here, but when you get it signed, we
I was gonna turn around and come back.
Perfect.
Yeah, I try to get in there in the morning. I try to run around there. Boy brought me coffee in the morning. It was really cool of me. I appreciate that. He come back by and he pulled up. I told
I
you I was
haven't
gonna get you
addressed
coffee.
it
Sure
since I
enough, I
talked
did.
to you.
Good man. You did good. You raised it well.
In the file that says, I know I have one that I've already filled out. So.
Awesome.
Thank you.
All right,
Appreciate
thank you.
We'll see you soon.
Oh, Dennis was out there. See,
I thought I saw him out
I thought I seen him just a second ago.
Sheriff's doing a great job getting
They are.
grants, and I just, he's doing an awesome job.
I hope he
really
gets a
is.
grant for that body cam stuff.
That's a lot of money.
That's all I'm running.
Yeah.
And it's again ever changing technology. I mean, there's no way a sheriff's office can keep up with
You
the
can't.
technology that comes out that fast. I mean, just
No.
no way.
You would think that company, though, if they'd sell it, they'd service it.
Yeah, that's what got me. They're not servicing.
Yeah.
I mean, and that's
I mean, that's
the
like
company's
walking into
probably
Walmart
going belly
and
up.
saying,
I have another bill that was brought up here. I checked my email while I was up here, and Coroner Abbott sent me an email and said, I think this one fell through. He didn't get it to me, fell through the cracks. So I had Amy go ahead and cut a check. It's another autopsy.
Autopsy?
So
Oh crap!
I had her go ahead and cut a check because we missed that one. So. Morning, Dennis.
Morning.
Good morning, Dennis.
I'm over here sometime. Mid-morning.
You gotta sign those two also.
Huh?
Those two papers right there.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Jim, Dennis blocked me yesterday from his phone.
I think it blocked
And
me
actually, we're actually now calling it, oh, did you Jim me? Instead of block me. So we've changed you to, oh, Dennis, I'm sorry, did you Jim
too.
me?
Where is that dang subject?
I had everybody blocked. I don't know what happened to my phone, but it was rejecting all
I tried to
phone
call you
calls.
this morning.
Oh, no.
I was this morning, yeah, it's blinking, but I was busy doing other stuff.
Okay,
He just denied your call this morning, Jim.
that was an actual denial. I didn't leave you a voicemail.
Yep, Jim, you called me an hour ago.
See, so I wouldn't.
Was it just that little card in there or something?
I don't know, I shut it off and turned it on, waited a few minutes, and everything started working on it again.
That's crazy.
But it was denying everybody. I had like 4 voicemails.
He didn't believe me the first time I told him. He said, well, it's on.
I know how you feel.
Said, did you Jim me?
Kelly.
I was glad he didn't, though.
Where's that?
Did you need something this morning, Jim?
One important.
Just
No.
checking in.
See,
What?
I knew that.
Not
That's
now,
why I kept working.
because
why I
now,
kept working
now
on the
that you're
machine.
up here, I can tell you in person. That's fine too.
Thank you, sir.
Still got good
Yeah, I
check.
gotta leave him up here for Jake.
Yesterday, we tore out the bridge on West Division in between 1571 and Northeast 1601 in Walker Township.
Give me those road numbers again.
In between Northeast 1571 and Northeast 1601 in Walker. And we got most of it dug out yesterday, but they're out there finishing up digging it out. Maybe this afternoon we might be able to start driving pilings on that bridge. It's not going to go as fast as the last bridge because we're doing a whole replacement, just not the deck. With that being said, I got the 2 easements from the guy that owns land on both sides signed. That way, as we get to them, and I forgot to bring your guys' copies up to you, Mark, but it's got the same spelling error, so you don't have to point that one out. But I do got it fixed on the new copies.
So I got to sign
You have to sign them,
It's
Kelly. I have
they're
to
not right.
do what?
Got to be redone.
No,
Spelling error.
I ain't fixing the spelling error. Here, I can fix it in about 2 seconds with that pen. Just sign it, hand it to
You are a
Kelly.
little testy today, aren't you?
Well, if you only knew what kind of week we've had.
I do.
So you need to sign it, Kelly. I need to sign it, and then we'll need to put a date in there, Kelly. And then I'll get them stamped and leave you a copy of each one of them on your desk. Otherwise, if everything goes right, we should be going up tomorrow and picking up our new truck. There was a little snaggle in the situation. I forgot to point out to the people that they sent new information how to do it because they changed banks. So there was a little hiccup in the situation there. So, but we've got it resolved. Kelly and Rick did, and payments been made, and I'm just waiting for confirmation that the truck's ready for me to pick up.
Well, it's funny. They had to have it right then.
Oh, I'm glad that we caught it, was able to caught it, or get it
Yeah.
caught, and get it figured out within a couple of days. Otherwise, my wallet would have been a little heavy.
It was not Dennis's fault.
But anyway, that's about where we're at on our things. We're picking up dirt tomorrow for Deer Creek Township. So White Oak, they got dirt they need picked up maybe next Friday. So I mean, weather changing and everything. So we are picking up dirt for other townships. Is what I'm getting at. It wasn't just for one township. Other townships has us come out and do it too.
Did you tell Charlie that?
Do what?
Charlie?
I
Did
didn't.
they know that?
No, I did not. You're the one that's got him on speed dial. I'll let you handle that.
Jake's
You're
got
a
him.
Mark One,
Jake-
does. I ain't for sure which.
Jake or Mark's got him on speed dial.
So anyway, that's about where we're at right now. Mower. We got one brush cutter up here in Springfield Township mowing, and one brush hog over here in Bogard Township mowing. So we're moving on with all of our mowing. We had one brush cutter go down yesterday, so we got most of the repairs made on it. We still got to make some more repairs, so hopefully we can get it up and done whenever we get parts in. So, you got anything for me, Mark? Jim, you got anything?
Yes, I did. Yeah, I did.
Lay it on me, big boy.
Gary called Jim Smith. Jim Smith wanted to know on Gary was worried on the pipes. Does he need to go ahead and put some riprap around the pipes so where it goes out, where it washes out? Or how about on the upper side? Do you want it up there too?
I don't. It would be nice if it was a little bit on both sides.
Jim said just I'm supposed to let him know and that'd be fine.
It helps slow the water down as it goes in, and it'll pick up speed going through the pipe, and then before it comes gushing out the other end and start washing a big ditch, it'll slow it down again.
Okay.
So it'd be nice if there was
Okay.
a little bit on both
Well,
sides.
he said it's not a problem. He didn't want to get in trouble. He said Gary didn't hear it, so that's the reason why. So anyway, I thought that was nice enough. I said I'll find out. Let you know.
It'd be nice
So I
if
need to
there's
call.
a little bit on the inlet side and outlet side.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Did you stay up too late eating Italian last night?
That was some good food. 10 out of 10. Go get some.
Let me show you a picture.
Uh-oh.
What, did you get a picture?
If you haven't been to the new Italian restaurant.
I went there last Saturday
Mm-hmm.
and good food was, but this was my salad.
Oh. I had a salad last night and it did not look like that.
So they must have been running out. I mean, at 12:15, they was turning people away because they
Ran
was
out of
running.
food.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think they
So-
were overwhelmed for the first.
I
the
I
first
think
week.
Is that out here?
Mhm.
yeah, I think they had to divide like 4 salads out.
It's got like 3 pieces of lettuce and a tomato.
You can't ask for everything.
Well, my salad, I can confirm I had a salad last night and it was normal
Full
size salad size. Their size. The food was excellent.
Mine was a little light, but anyway, the food was
Was
good.
your entree good? What'd you have?
The food was good.
Josh said the pizza was some of the
Amazing.
best.
The pizza
It
looked
was
awesome.
amazing. Yeah.
The pizza looked awesome
It
because the table next to us over here had one of them big pizzas, and it looked really good.
He's a pizza connoisseur and he has now rated it the best in Clinton. So-
He probably rates Casey's pizza at a 10 then.
oh no.
Anyway, do you got anything else, Jim? Kelly, you got
I
anything?
don't.
I'll get these copies made after I stamp them and lay them on your desk.
Okay, sounds great. Thank you.
You guys have a good weekend.
You too. Yeah, if you haven't been, Jim, it was phenomenal. If you like Italian food.
Yeah, Lynn's been wanting. I finished Bailey.
They're good pizzas too.
Well, we went
I
last
didn't get
night.
down till late.
We went
Talking about
last
Joe's.
night about.
Huh?
It was
Talking about Joe's Italian.
right at 8 o'clock, and they was busy enough, but we got right in. We were served right away. The staff was awesome. I mean, it was an all around good experience.
It's owned and run by a bunch of Armenians,
It is.
not even Italian.
They're from Armenia, in fact. Armenians who make really good Italian food. Go with that. It was
Holly's
good.
Kitchen's pretty good too.
Hmm.
Holly's Kitchen, the country club. That's pretty good.
I haven't been out there yet.
Couple good new restaurants.
There's been restaurants out there several times that's tried to make it. I hope they could, and I don't know if it's just because it's in the golf, in the country club, and people don't think about it because it's not, it used to not be open to the public.
Traffic wise, it's kind of out of the way.
Yeah, so I really hope she does
If
great.
you
I'm
work up
trying.
here, you're not going to run down there to go to lunch because you don't have time. So
I hope she does great. I'm gonna type up this letter real quick and then. I don't know that I have anything else for you guys. Everything's off the agenda, but y'all have work to do. If you want to do that while I type up this letter, and then you can end session if you want to. But I want you to do this letter.
There you go. Okay. Oh, these are from over in Windsor. Did you go over there and work?
I did not, but somebody did.
Did a better job.
I think they're done doing the traveling thing now. And I think Rick said they ended up with just over 80 applicants from just the traveling. Not a whole lot, but 80 worth getting.
Yep.
It was a good letter. Tell Wendy she did a good job.
Huh?
Mark gave me a draft of this letter.
Oh.
Um,
Had Dennis looked at it.
no, Mark just gave it to me this morning.
We need to have him look at that. Just to make sure.
I think you probably need to look at it before deciding that because everything you guys talked about, right, is in here. So.
Okay.
She wrote a few letters in her day.
Huh?
She writes all of mine.
Said she's wrote a few letters in her day.
I sit down, or I used to sit down and send one. I'd give her all the info and then let her
Yeah,
put it to words.
I understand that. That's
Mhm.
how it happens in my home.
Judy fell and broke her vertebrae. When she had to have surgery. She's up until December right now in rehab.
All right.
That's Daniel Dahl, his widow. You know, when we drove by them, they showed you down that road there.
Mm-hmm.
Ah.
How much of Creighton is in Henry County?
Not very much.
Not very much.
That's what I was thinking.
Actually, the county line is literally right before the exit
Mhm,
side
yeah.
of
That's what I
Creighton.
thought.
So it's probably more like a Creighton zip code
But then-
situation that, you know, it just kind of comes
But then
out.
that road runs straight back and covers Howard and our, who lives back in there?
I don't know.
Oh, gosh, dang it. Damon, have you had any?
Mm-mm. These are all pretty
Pretty efficient.
pretty simple.
That makes it a lot easier on you guys, don't it?
Huh?
So that makes it a lot easier on you guys, don't it?
Yeah. Well, not a lot, but we didn't have that many bad. Really, when you look at it.
There's about six.
Well, you're also getting kind of more used to what you're looking for
Looking
too,
for.
so it makes it a little cleaner.
I do a lot better if they do that and I stamp.
You using the auto pen there, Kim?
Yep, I am here. Hope he looked at it. I wouldn't call it out of pink. This on.
Done already? How did you go? That number you were asking me about is 32 311 27.
33.
32 311 27. There's something else I was supposed to be. It said, was there something else I was supposed to be looking at? I just changed a few things and see what you think. I know we have to wait for Jake to sign it, but I'm just gonna leave these on Jake's desk to sign when he gets back, rather than haul them back and forth. Doing a good job. Good job, Jim. Okay, burning through those cookies.
the road on it too.
Probably should have to wait.
I think it's it.
It covers everything that way.
Well, there's nothing in there about packing.
Oh, what you just.
That's what I was
you
talking
found
about.
out.
That's some of the things there that because that was a big thing there, erosion coming out of there. And I'll agree what they're talking about. And just like what we're talking about on the pipes, I'm kind of agree with this, what I was talking about too, because if you have a lot of rains like this year we've had,
It'll wash out.
they'll wash out and on backside too. And if you can slow the water down, maybe that'd help a little.
If you tell Jim, just
Yeah.
do it.
I'm gonna tell Jim. I think Gary had already thought about it. That's why he thought it'd probably be a good idea both sides a little bit, and doesn't mean nothing to him. He's just trying to fix up what we got there. Like I said, the ditch, as far as the ditch, it's taking care of itself as far as the height wise, because it's gonna be washed.
Bruce is bored. He's heading out.
Got an appointment
Okay.
in a few minutes.
Oh,
Be careful.
Have a good
wait a minute. We got to adjourn yet.
While I'm waiting, while I return, I'll wait.
Do I
I'll make a
entertain a
motion
motion?
to adjourn.
I'll second that motion. All in favor, say aye. Aye. Motion. There you go, Bruce. We're adjourned.
I can leave.
You stayed the whole meeting.
Good.
Is Charlie out there?